Hey everyone, it's Justin Krieg from Historic Columbus with another episode of Tuesdays with Justin. Today I am in the Historic Linwood Cemetery in Columbus, Georgia, off the edge of downtown. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about a woman who grew up in Columbus. She was born and raised here in celebration of International Women's Day as well as Women's History Month for the month of March, which we're featuring highlights of mostly on our social media at Historic Columbus. But in 1890, Helen Augusta Howard helped to found the Georgia Women's Suffrage Association, which was a statewide organization to help petition for women's right to vote. She and her sisters got inspiration for forming this group from really her mother, who they saw struggle for years to pay property taxes at their home, Sherwood Hall, which was located in the Jordan Johnson neighborhood of Columbus. Her father died at an early age, and her mother had the hard life of trying to support a large family as well as maintain a large estate, and struggled to do so without a vote or say in the matter. Her sisters, along with Helen, helped to fund the National Suffrage Convention, which was located in Atlanta in 1895. They paid for that convention at a total sum of $600. And interestingly enough, an interesting story about Helen Augusta Howard is that she shot a young boy that was trespassing across her family property in 1920. The boy thankfully eventually recovered, but Helen was charged with attempted murder and was sentenced to 1 to 2 years of jail. And so she began to serve her sentence, and eventually one of her brothers was able to convince the governor of Georgia at the time to commute her sentence, and she was pardoned by the governor in 1921. After she was released from jail, she immediately moved to New York City, where she ultimately died in 1934, and her body was brought back to Columbus to be buried in her family plot at Linwood Cemetery. But Helen, without question, had a huge impact on not only the statewide Georgia women's suffrage effort, but also at the national level as well. Without question, the 19th Amendment may not have been ratified nearly as early without her push and her crusade to find a path forward for women to have the right to vote. So with that, we will see you all next Tuesday.